Okay, so what we have is Florida right now is trying to get cheaper drugs, prescription drugs from Canada. Now, if you'll remember, this is not new. The famous case of the Democrat Cory Booker. This is how I learned about all this in the first place. Not this, but the whole issue a long time ago. This happened years and years ago. He voted against importing drugs from Canada to make them cheaper, is the point of doing that. He voted against it. And naturally, Democrats raised, not Democratic senators and congressmen, Democrats on the outside world of politics raised some ire because, why would you? Well, because he has donations from pharmaceutical industries, that's why. And so, right now, Florida is poised to get cheaper drugs from Canada. However, those in Canada are saying, well, if this happens, then we then come up short on what we have for our own people. And so what's going to happen there? Will Florida succeed in getting the cheaper drug import? Let's see. First, we have the devil. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Challenged by the Queen of Cups. There may be something else to this refusal. I don't think this is just some Canadian complaint. This seems like this may be... Now, mind you, there could be shortages and things like that, but that's not what this is pointing to. That's support. The Queen of Cups, if it's not a person, that's support, emotional support or medical support. The devil is greed. The devil is some sort of plot and plan. Like you want someone to not suffer, but suffer a loss for your gain. Like, I'm going to charge you more, or I'm going to withhold, or I'm doing something to you on purpose to gain something. Kind of Seven of Swordish type of energy here. And so this is not just some complaint about shortages. This is a deeper thing between probably heads of something or whatever. Here in the root, the Ace of Swords, the victory is what we want. The... like two cards. Okay. The past, the Lover's card. Yeah, there was some sort of deal that was already made, and then if you look here, in the Rider-Waite, the two people on the Lover's card are the two people in the Devil's card. So there's something going on within the deal itself. I don't think this is some outcry from, and mind you, again, it still could be technically shortages. Yes, and that could be an actual issue. I'm saying what this is saying the real issue is not between Canadian citizens and Florida receiving all of our excess, or even not so excess. This is between like the heads of something, or whoever was making a deal, or whoever was on the same page now has a different agenda. And I think this comes more from the Canadian side, more so than, because this is the support of the medical supply. That's what's challenging all of this. So in the thoughts, there is the Six of Swords. transitioning, moving on, which again would indicate you don't have the Six of Swords unless you're in a tough place. There are cards of progression, Chariot for one, Knight of Wands for one, that you can have without trouble necessarily. The Six of Swords is your indication there's trouble first, then transition. So there's issue. Not that we needed to prove it, but there it is. I mean, there's your Devil, and now there's a need for transition. And coming up in the future is the Three of Wands. So there will be some sort of shipment. I don't think this is all, because that's literally waiting for something to come in, as they say, or the ships to come in. This is your shipment. Okay. In the feelings, we have the Five of Cups, loss and regret. Yeah, this is going south and sour very fast. This is more so about egos than it is anything else. And then the people are just caught in the middle, naturally. Oh, environment, the Tower. Yeah, this is this is going to go south very fast. It's going south already. But this was not... Here in the past is, like I said, the like-minded people and the deal that was made. Something went wrong here, actually. Something went wrong there because it was built on a faulty foundation. The Tower is never just out of nowhere. It happens seemingly out of nowhere, but you have to trace the steps. Something went wrong somewhere. Look in the past. It went wrong with the deal. That's why the support and the medical supplies is what challenges this. Something went wrong with the deal. Now, this could be from, like I said, this is from the Canadian side, which means whatever you promised us or whatever you were paying us, something went wrong there too, from the Florida side. And so maybe there was some reneging on the deal, or maybe there were some terms changes or something like that, because the support is now what's challenging it. We were supposed to be all hunky-dory in the past, which means probably from the Florida side there was some sort of deception in the first place. And then that's why you then had the resistance from the other side, built on a faulty foundation. Something went wrong in the beginning. The Two of Cups is your hopes and fears, so you hope for a deal. The Two of Cups is a business deal of some sort. And with the modern day caduceus, that could also be the medical supply. And then it ends in the Emperor. There is structure and change and rules that will be put into place. So this will correct itself over time. But right now it's going to blow completely apart. Well, we shall see.